Hey guys, it's Manuel and welcome back to Resident Evil. We're doing the final chapter of Ada Wong and we're going to read her documents as well. So let's do it. We have defeated our clone and we have read some documents that kind of open our eyes about what happened during certain games. We found out Sherry became a guinea pig. And only Claire visit, because I think during that time Leon is working with Trousers and being trained to be an agent, doing most of her life being as a guinea pig, because the only time she got released is when Wesker got killed. So Leon was probably doing on missions. He didn't have time to visit her, and the only person who kept in tabs with most of Resident Evil characters was Claire. She stayed in contact with Leon, Sherry, Chris, even Barry. If you play Resident Evil, you would know this. So I think Claire's the one who keeps in contact with nearly every character there is, and kept in touch, letting everyone know what's happening. I may be coughing a bit, guys. So if you hear me coughing, I'm not well. We'll try to get better. We're now in a helicopter.
She wasn't joking about raising hell.
Yeah, so Leon thinks she's dead. Yeah, because everyone's speculating who he married, because in the end you do see him put a ring on. Yeah, they two are like inseparable. I was like, she cares for him.
Leon, it's...
Ada, I thought she was dead.
Let's move while we can.
Shit! There's too many of them!
I'm beginning to feel like your personal bodyguard, Mr. Kennedy.
Leon, that way!
I wonder if this is a part of Sin's plan.
I doubt it.
Ada, this way!
This sucks.
We'll get through this. We've got to.
You're on your own now, you two. It's getting a little crowded up here. Somebody ought to tell them their boss is retired. They're getting desperate. You I've wasted enough time here. Better get to the tower.
So seconds be.
Back for more.
I know what you did. Ada! You disobeyed me. You took Wesker's son away! Use that bastard's blood to make the virus stronger!
That's what you get for trusting Ada Wong. Wish you were here, Paula. Need to clean up the mess. That's it? Show's over?
Back up.
Hell happened.
Get in.
Glad to see you're safe. Speed up!
Going as fast as I can!
Gotta be very careful.
Here it comes. Get ready. Let's load on that fucking bastard!
Stay focused, we can take it!
He's angry now. This is what you get for playing with the sea virus.
out of trouble, can you, Leon? And always one step behind. You and Carla have left a lot of misery in your wake, Simmons. I'm gonna make sure it all ends here. Maybe I can at least buy these people some time. We've all seen enough senseless death for one day.
Oh wow, Ada's done some good deeds. Oh, so that how that gets going on there.
I hope they've got insurance. I'd like to. I really would. Preparing to run out of time. Excuse me, I'm trying to land here.
Oh wow!
Clean up the last
She
of
left a
Simmons'
kiss mark
mess.
on that. That's cool. Funny. So I think. Oh yeah, I have past it. So I have a stretch of emblems on bottom right corner of the shooting gallery. Yeah, so I did miss that one. So it could be on emblem 3. Yeah, probably missed that one too. Because emblem 3 should be on the side in that building. Yeah, so I missed 2 emblems. Try and find all the emblems. Going. Oh, okay. Oh, this side. Away with me. Bye bye. Well. the emblem. Got it! Woohoo! Alright, so... we're just missing 3.
Okay, last item on the list. Eliminate all traces of the theft of my identity.
Ah, so she's trying to clear her name because she knows she's innocent. So let's see. So let's do okay, there it is. So we're now missing 2 emblems. So we have emblem 4. We have emblem 3. It's just 2 and 1 we missed. So I will go back in this and edited the part in. Two people she saved ends up dead anyway. Oh no, we're missing 1 emblem. Yeah, we've got all 3 emblems. It's just 1.
Leon, ever the survivor. Oh well. No rest for the weary. Perfect. Back for more? You really are glutton for punishment.
You didn't give me a chance to fucking wrestle with it.
Ada, welcome back. You finally come back to me.
Is hatred for you. Appreciate the gesture.
Okay, you never bye. kill his companion, but not him. Yeah. Damn. Simmons, go down. Oh, sweet. Oh, I did it. Team time.
Ada!
Elena, cover me.
Leon!
Ada, can you hear me? It end like this.
Oh wow, they're both fighting over here.
We'll be together.
Not if I can help it. Come on, wake up. If you're really Ada, I know you can pull through this. We both can.
I was just resting my eyes.
Yeah, Leon says I rock him too.
In case you haven't noticed, Simmons has a different connection. Nothing worthwhile.
Leon!
Do you want to live? Then beg for your life.
I'll pass.
You can't always get what you want, Simmons. Let's call this closure. You really should have moved on. So cute. You're really confused by all this, aren't you, Leon? It's kind of fun to watch.
It's fun to listen to the parents blabbing about something, isn't it?
Ada!
So, this is where Carla did her experiments, huh?
Another failure. Bring me another subject. Why do you think we had this lab built here in the first place? Just go outside. There's thousands of subjects to choose from. Tell Simmons that we're busy. I'm on the verge of solving this. Are you refusing my orders? You're the one who chose me as a test subject, aren't you?
No. No, it was Simmons. He forced me to. Please, don't do this!
Believe it or not, I said the exact same thing. Finally done it. This will be my greatest work yet.
A grudge. So this is a world and we destroyed it. So this, we don't know what this would have been.
Because apparently they turned off the gas. And I'm like, fucking lucky I'm not on the show for a minute. Is that water?
Yes.
Well, no, I know it's
You need it to heat water.
for the toilet.
Yeah, so it's fine.
We're beyond sympathy at this point. We're beyond humanity.
You can hear in Ada's voice, she's upset. But, Simmons had, you know, so obsessed by her, he made a phone call. Only for this phone to go on haywire, so creating whatever that could have been. Ada's hoping that's not going on herself again. I felt sorry for it, because, you know, it is after it. But she knew it must be done. Yeah, there's no dead hold up for it. What Dad did say on Friday, that's
Good
people
job,
do
huh?
things.
Sure. My schedule just cleared.
So we never knew what that thing was going to be. It could have been a clone of Ada.
Well, that's the thing. What they're saying was true. They kept calling them, telling them.
We don't use this now. We don't use it. Paying so much. That's why I think the gas people did it on purpose.
Pretty much they were stealing his money. Because they would say that we don't use
Yeah, because they keep saying that we're going to send someone out to fix it. No one came out and we still got to pay a lot of money for it.
So pretty much,
So we can't skip Ada's credits. God damn it, Ada! So guys, you got to deal with this thing until all that's over, until the cutscene. I am going to go back in to do the second part, where that other pirate came out of nowhere. I need to try and get the blue from that scene. Let's see. The gunship. This video. So we have to wait for all this. So it's not let me skip. Yeah, so you guys could watch this for a bit. Please don't cut it off like that, guys, because I got tired of all that writing, and you guys are going to be stuck on credits. So I don't want to be that mean. So I pressed 1 to record the scene, so we can see what the ending holds for Ada. Let's see what her ending look like. Does she not get an ending? No! No way! Ada doesn't. We don't get to see her ending. Ada can now be used with extra content. Oh, what is extra content? Oh, okay. There you go. We got. She does have an ending. This looks like some type of desert area. That is a male.
I believe we had a deal.
So Jake's in that into the desert.
Are you going to keep your promise?
I'm not really sure what about that is. I'm not really good on my geography, so I don't really know where to go.
That is fair, kid.
So Jake becomes like a protector type of thing. I wonder if he works with Ada or type of thing, but wow. So guys, I'm going to quickly end this here. I'm going to edit these 2 parts into that one video, and I'm going to go back and get Ada's last document, and then I'm going to read those, and then edit that recording and add that to the part. So I hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'll be back. Hey guys, we now got all these. Finally got it. So let's start reading Ada's documents she shares around from the blue emblem. Ada Wong. Not much is known about this international spy, Ada Wong, including her age or whom she worked for. Even her true name, as well as her aims, remains a mystery. What is known is that no matter how difficult her mission may be, she has the brains and the physical ability to pull them off without a hitch. Whether it is a stoicism in her demeanor, it is her poise and her sangre. I have bad reading. Poise and sangre. She is known for. She appears to be working toward a specific goal, and one she accomplished. She is the type that would have no qualms about betraying her handlers. In 1998, she went to Raccoon City with the intent of secreting out a sample of the G virus. It was there that she first met Leon as Kennedy, a rookie cop at the time. For an event of Raccoon City, she has been known to offer aid to Leon on his missions, but mostly as a ploy to enlist his help. Currently, Ada has snuck aboard a submarine after being contacted by Derek Simmons, a man she hasn't heard from since the Raccoon City incident. While on a submarine, she discovers a mission that was never failed to her, and a terrible secret that will spur her to act. What from those actions will take is nobody's guesses. Report on Jake Muller, Mr. Simmons. The mission to find son of Albert Wesker has been completed. I have confirmed that Jake Muller is the biological son of Wesker. Name: Jake Muller, age 20. Civilian, Republic of Edonia. Facility characteristic: Russian, 190 cm, blue eyes. Has been an employee of Edonia mercenaries for 5 years. Has trained and fought in all parts of Europe, the Middle East and South America. A DNA sample from Muller provides his relationship to Wesker. Wesker's alleged immunity to the viral infection has manifested itself in Muller. Unfortunately, the DNA sample I obtained would not be enough to assist with the C virus research. A bodily fluid, blood, saliva, or bone marrow sample would be required. It is my recommendation that you dispatch your top agent to secure a tissue sample from Muller. End. Submarine. Ada Wong snuck onto a submarine in order to find out what Derek Simmons is planning. When she got there, she finds that the security system responds to her fingerprints and voice, and there's information on her that no one should have. Throughout the submarine, Derek can be seen in it all, from the room decor to the layout itself. It is a mystery as to who built the submarine and for what purpose. The Jinsto is a creature that results from high-level mutation brought on by exposure to C virus. Jinsto is deriving from the Sabrina word for hive. These small creatures have the appearance of hornets, and they can form a swarm that mirrors the size and shape of a human being. Just as with ants and bees, the Jinsto behaves with a hive mindset. But each individual creature has its own role to play. Whether the Jinsto differs, it is that their queen does not continue to propagate the species, but serves only as a commander, giving out order like a general to an army. The sensory perceptions are sharp between the queen and the individual Jinsto. If the queen is lost, the swarm will dissolve. As long as she lives, however, the swarm will remain intact and follow her command. The queen is hard to spot among the swarm, as it attempts to conceal and protect her. An attack on the swarm will momentarily scatter the Jinsto, revealing the queen and exposing her to danger. And then we have Ada Wong model. There she is, our fine lady, the Red Queen. And then we've got Ada and Derek. Derek Simmons believes in the world's stability, and he, along with the family, believes preserving that stability, even if they have to act illegally to do so. When Derek first met Ada Wong, it caused a ripple in his normally logical and unpredictable personality. Ada's skills as a spy were unparalleled, and the missions she carried out for him were instrumental in his goals. A fracture in their work relationship was formed when Ada learned that Derek, behind the operation to raise Raccoon City, realizing it was dangerous to keep company with Derek, Ada left his employee, never looking back. From that point on, Derek has been maniacally in his plan to get back to Ada, whether it was because he felt an enormous attachment to her, or because he thought she was the only woman whose intelligence could match his own, is unknown. But this mania with Ada led him to pull sinister plans into action. So he had a thing for Ada, and he wanted her back one way or another. Scorched Earth Operation Virulent was the name of the missile strike ordered by the US government to halt the spread of the virus in Raccoon City in 1998. The decision to raise the city of 1,000 killing infected and survivors alive came from Derek C. Simmons, a high-ranking government officer. Raccoon City was a case study for his future plans, as he believed the world would stop using traditional weapons and switch over to bioweapons. The data provided by Raccoon City allowed him to assess the efficacy of such weapons, but he made certain that the truth of Umbrella involvement and the bioweapon program would never be known. Eager to resolve the issue as quickly as possible, he urged the more hawkish members of the president's administration to eradicate Raccoon City for the sake of the country. The attack on Tall Oaks was devised by Simmons to show the world and dubious officials in governments, but the threat of bioweapon posed in the hands of terrorists, as well as prevent President Benford from revealing the truth behind Raccoon City. Note found in the laboratory. To my dear sister Helena, I'm sorry. I was never a good sister. I should have been, even though you loved me inconsistently. I'm sorry for everything. They inject me with something. It's making me forget things. Who am I? Who you are even? I don't want that. Please know that I always loved you too. I don't want to leave you, hope, to find someone to love. You don't want to forget. Love you. Oh, this is Deborah's note. So she slowly slows in her memory. So she's like told her sister, you got to move on. Need you, I don't want you to seem like this. Shriekers. The Shrieker is a type of zombie that can summon other zombies by emitting a large sound that's emitted the aura velocity. In addition, zombies' nervous system react to sound, and their reaction causes them to behave more violent. If something were to interfere with the sound the Shriekers emits, it will change to a high frequency sound, will overload the aura receptors in the zombie's brain and destroy that part of it. And then we have Ada 2 clone, Carla Woodmus. Hello. 2 Ada Wongs. There are reports of 2 Ada Wongs involved in the current crisis. One is the famed spy that came from the aid of Leon S. Kennedy from time to time. The other Ada Wong is the leader of New Umbrella, and the one responsible for introduction Javos to Edonia 6 months period. Former is the true Ada Wong, and the latter is a copy created by Derek Summers, utilizing the C virus. The fake Ada contacts the real Ada, telling her about the impending biohazard about to be released. China. The real Ada decided to go to China to find out what those imposter intentions are. Ada and Raccoon City. In 1998, Albert Wesser, Jake Muller's father, sent Ada Wong on a mission in Raccoon City to retrieve a sample of the G virus. William Birkin was hoarding for himself when William's wife Annette intervened with the mission. Ada used Leon Kennedy to have him unwittingly aid her. Ada then made her way back to Albert with a sample of the virus in hand. In 2004, Albert ordered Ada to Europe to obtain a sample of the Las Plagas parasite, where she encountered Leon again, and ended up stealing the parasite sample he had procured. She did not, however, hand the sample to Albert. She kept it for herself and went off the grid. She had her own intention for the keeping that virus. She was not going to allow herself to be a pawn in Albert's plan for the global domination. The family. Derek C. Simmons is the current head of the secret organization known only as the Family. The family was founded by one of Derek's ancestors before the United States was even founded, and its vast network of wealth and power extends. Throughout the globe, the family has been manipulation, the cause of humans development. If I can't say, I go blah blah. For a long time, their ostensible goal is to maintain stability in the world, but its true motivation lies in exploitation events to be benefit its members. No. For now, they believe maintaining that stability is what?
Fuck you then.
So I got my for today. Stability to the contingent upon keeping the United States at the top of the pyramid of the world's power. If the truth about the US government connection to the Umbrella bioweapon program were to get out, it would be to stabilize the world and remove America from the top of the hierarchy of power. Derek sets into motion a plan that will launch a bioterrorist attack and assassination of the president, first preserving the family's design on power and stability. So he didn't want other countries to become top. That sounds like real life. You got certain countries going, I'm powerful. America always assumed that. But the thing is, America wasn't founded by American people. It was founded by Native Americans. So technically, America's known for stealing other countries, you know, country, taking property, making promise and killing, wiping them out. That's what they're known for. Bloodshot. During the biohazard incident, an extremely rare type of zombie was discovered, one that had most of its heads destroyed. The creature was given the misnomer of a bloodshot because of its muscles tissue was exposed, and unlike normal zombies, this creature's incredible agility and the speed with which it will attack and develop flesh compared to these different difference of those to be mutating, brought on by the sea virus. We get to see Leon model. Ah, look at that Leon. Carla Woodmus. Carla Woodmus was responsible for the discovery of the sea virus and a clone confidence of Dorothy Simmons, a protagist in her youth. Clara completed a doctorate course in genetics when she was only 15, after which she was recruited by Derek to work for him, manufacturing the virus and biodebuts. Derek praised her for her intelligence and successful research, and his praise increased her devotion to him. One way she tried to earn his praise was by developing the sea virus, as it would turn out she was nothing more than a tool for him to accomplish his goal. The person Carla Woodmus ceased to exist once she was used against her will and Derek's experiment to recreate Ada Wong. That is horrible. I do for such a woman. Derek and Clara. Derek Simmons used countless test subjects in his effort to clone Ada Wong. The main impediment to those effects was finding a subject with capability genetic structure using extensive resource of the family. Derek learns that one of his own researchers, a Clara Woodmus, would be a suitable candidate. Derek tricked Clara into taking part in the experiment because she believed Derek valued her and her work too much to risk her. She was wrong, and Derek succeeded in creating the clone of Ada he had desired. While Clara looked and behaved similar to Ada, there was still a piece of her that remained Carla's. Derek's relationship with Ada only had been professional, so he couldn't see that the clone was not the real Ada. Whether missing guidance, affections, or a desire to revenge himself on Ada, he ignored any nagging doubt and began to train and treat Clara as she were the real Ada Wong. Clara, having lost most of her personality during the experiment, behaved as Derek wanted, but in the depths of her soul, there was still a spark of Clara's original self, and once it comes to the surface, she vowed to destroy Derek, the man who had ruined her life. I don't blame her. From Clara's papers, it won't be long before everything he ever feared will come true. My special pet resting beneath the sea will be ready soon. All my little cocoons will also hatch shortly. My greatest creation will be the very undoing of everything he was looking for. It would be a shame, though, if he wasn't ready to live in a world of nightmares and make his body a living reflection of the horrors I've unleashed. The world will be so far from removed from the stability he craved, it would be completely chaos, and the chaos will destroy his body. In transformation, Clara Woodmus thinks she can attack China, unleash chaos upon the world, but Derek Simmons had a plan for stopping her, and she is gravely injured. If I'm going to die, then I'll make sure the world he loves dies with me. With her last ounce of energy, she injected herself with extremely potent strain of the sea virus. It's the same strain one of her subordinates injected in Derek. In her infected state, she merged her body with that of an aircraft carrier, transforming herself into something deadly, not human. She can also create a human-sized doppelganger of herself, Clara Spore. These avatars of Clara's insanity still resembles Ada Wong, provided that Derek's experiment damaged her physique more than even she had realized. I do feel sorry for the poor woman. She didn't ask for it, and then we got here when her sister transformed. But why China? That's horrible. Why do they keep using China? I feel so sorry for her. It's like all those people there. It's like none of them want anything to do with it. Only of them get dragged in. Complete mutation. After a human is injected with a C virus, turns it into a Java, the virus will continue to mutate the host until the entire body is covered by tough cocoon-like structure inside. Crystallized, the virus will dissolve the host body composition and reform it, thus giving birth to a complete different creature from the Java. These creatures are referred as a complete mutation. Derek's summon sought to harness this mutation process when he tried to create Ada Wong, but ended up with numbers of failures mutating instead. Lipatides done so are two such examples of those failures. They preserve the female aspect, but little else. Direct research soon learned that by mixing the C virus with the DNA of a living specimen, they could create a complete mutation that preserved the strong feature of reptilians and mammals species. Being able to determine the final outcome for the complete mutation was a key component of the creation of reliable bioorganic weapons. The research was instrumental in stabilizing the C virus and created something that would birth multiple bioweapon. And then we got a model from that. Could complete that one. We had Spears! Poor Spears. You can see the ribs. He must be in so much pain. Enchanted Sea Virus. Enchanted Sea Virus was created by strengthening the Sea Virus with Jake Muller's blood. This enchantment virus was engineered by Clara Woodmans by taking elements of Jake's blood that were resistant to the viral infection and using them to re-engine the sea virus into a more potent virus. When the host is infected by the normal sea virus, the host will eventually become encased in a cocoon before emerging as a new creature. With the enchanted version, not only does it strengthen the host, but it removes the need for a crystallized stage. This host can continue mutating indefinitely into a new form without compromising its cellular integrity. The enchanted sea virus is incredibly difficult to manufacture, and only Kara has the know-how to do successfully. As such, only a limited amount of the enchanted sea virus is known to exist. And then we got some brain. The end of Derek Simmons. When Derek C. Simmons was betrayed by Ada Wong following the Raccoon City incident, it was the first time he had ever felt emotional stress. He felt that if he could not have the real Ada Wong summon him faithfully, then he would create one to do so. He decided he would use the sea virus, a virus with limited potential to change the human's body on its creator. Carla, I'm not saying the last name, in order, no, in create, he loved Ada. No one knows how many lives Derek sacrificed in order to realize that goal. When he succeeded with Carla, he was overcome with joy. But Carla had no complete loss of herself in that process, and she hated Derek for what he did to her. Eventually, she would see to it that he was injected with the potential strain of the sea virus, one that would cause his body to mutate painfully into a hideous creature without end. In the end, he was killed by Ada Wong. Ha ha. Yeah.
So anyway.
And there's a ducky. That's the ducky. Oh.
It's just the stove and the radiators.
Okay.
The thing says that it owes them minus 600 and something quid.
Wow.
And to be fair, guys, I was told them this ages ago that they needed training, but none of them listened. So apparently the woman said she'll be tortured. In an hour and a half they'll get tortured.
No contact. That can take them to court for this. Carla Woodmith was
that said, maybe if they'll just move to a different thing.
yeah, was reborn as Ada Wong because of this experiment. Derek Simmons forced her into, and the subsequent training she received from her transformation. Unknown to Derek, Carla retained some of the remains of herself in the deepest recess of her physique, and this part of her was determined to undo everything Derek has done. Carla secretly founded the new umbrella organization so she could perfect the sea virus, something that will be instrumental in her plan to stabilize the planet. An idea that was unfamiliar to Derek's. Her plan was to launch missiles loaded with the gas that can turn people into zombies and to unleash the limited BOW on the unsuspected world it housed. Her plan to wreak havoc in China would have gone off without any problem but for one incomprehensible act. She contacted the real Ada Wong and involved her in the situation. Whether she did this in some vain attempt to destroy the original Ada and leave only herself, or to have Ada save her, no one can say. So if she didn't contact the real Ada Wong, she could have actually, a plan could have worked. And then you got Ingrid and again, so this is what it looks like. And then we have Ada and a little robot. And then our final figure we got from all this. It's a bulbous head! It's Carla's ball! And then you got her there. So that is it. We have completed Resident Evil 6. We have done all of Leon's Kennedy's. We have done all Chris's, Jake and Ada's. And we found all the emblems. So we got to read all the documents. So you guys get to see what some of them been through and why, you know, where they've been throughout all most of the Resident Evil, or even before they even, you know, joined certain things. So we got to see about that. And also we get to see what Jake's been up to. I do wonder if Ada took him in and started training him, because he did go his own way. He didn't stay with Sherry under the government's eye. He went his separate way. And I wondered if Ada seeked him out and trained him to become like her a bit, so that instead of, you know, working for bad guys, he can always, you know, help people like himself who never got the chance to help. So I'm wondering if there's going to be more information in the future about him, because up to now we haven't heard anything about Jake in any of the future Resident Evil, like Resident Evil 9 and all that. But we have seen more about Chris and Leon, I've got to say that. But I wonder what they're going to be. Like, are we going to see him in the future? Because we did see Sherry, she's grown up. But I was going to hope that Resident Evil 9, like, she gives a bit of information about Jake, how he's doing, like, if she's been in contact with him. No. But, because in the end of Resident Evil 9, I did notice that when Leon took his gloves off, I noticed he went in his pocket and put something on. And when he put his hand on, you can see something on his wedding hand. He has a wedding ring. So many people are theorizing who he could be married to. Piece of me says it's Ada, because they two always protect each other no matter what. Like, he never really intervenes with her work. Like, he is against it, but he never stopped her. And she even tried to get Leon to join her with her missions and all that. But he went, no, his brother does his own thing. So I think, because of that, I think they do work together. And yeah, I think they two are actually married. But yeah, that's it. We have done Resident Evil 6. I will go to see what our next one is going to be. Until then, bye bye.